Hey, what's up, peoples? It's your boy PC Williams coming to y'all live again on this great Monday. Usually I go live on Sunday, but had a lot going on yesterday, and when I got home, just crashed out. So thank y'all for tuning in with me on this great Monday. I know a lot of y'all just getting off, long days at work. So let's talk some sports, baby. All right. Well, as you all know, the new big story in the NBA is Kawhi Leonard got traded to Toronto. Kawhi is going north with Drake. So I think, me personally, I thought, the Spurs made the right move. I feel like, Pop is smart. One thing about Popovich, man, he's not like the rest of these coaches. He's not finna get, caught up in the, trying to hold on to a player that don't want to be there. So he's been there, done that, seen it all. So I thought it was a great move to get rid of Kawhi, to trade him, prime example. LeBron James and Kevin Durant are the two best players in the world, and they walked away from their teams like just freely. So you can't let your best player go for nothing. So I think the Spurs did great. They got rid of Kawhi, they got DeMar DeRozan. I don't know how he's going to fit in their scheme. But he's a hell of a player. I think he's got a lot. Still got to grow up a little bit. Just a few little immature things about him I don't, really like. But for the most part, DeMar's he's a good player, all-star player. I think he'll fit right in with the Spurs. I think Pop he'll figure it out. He's a great coach. He'll figure out how to use it. But it was a great move by Pop because why trade Kawhi to a rival? Why give LeBron Kawhi? Why make LeBron that much better? Why give the Lakers Kawhi? So Pop is smart, and he's a veteran coach. He's been there and done that. So he said, okay, Kawhi don't want to be here. I'm not going to lose Kawhi for nothing. So, hey, but I'm not going to give him to the West. So it's like, okay, I get rid of Kawhi. He goes to the East. If he leaves them, so what? I get DeMar DeRozan. Maybe he'll love playing here. Win-win. I think Kawhi is clearly the better player. But, you get a guy like DeMar DeRozan in return, who knows? And the Spurs are always in contention. They're always going to be a 50-win team. So, maybe DeMar will love it there, and maybe they can build something around him. So as far as this whole thing going on with Kawhi and the Spurs, I just feel like, something's not right. Yeah, you're right, Bit Ron, you're right. Like, he's going to the West anyway, but Pop said, you're going to the West on my terms. You're not going to the West. I'm not giving you to the West to come back and kill us. I'm going to give you to the East. You go over there, and you get to LA your kind of way. So great point, Bit Ron. He is going to the West anyway, but Pop didn't let him go for nothing. So he's going to come back to the West anyway, but as of right now, he's in the East. He's going to come back West next year, so I can definitely see Kawhi, coming back West. But as of right now, I feel like Pop, if we playing chess, Pop made the right move. And so it's Kawhi move now. It's up to you, not Kawhi. So I think he'll be fine though, man. So the thing that I want to get into is this whole, Kawhi is saying all these things. Like, how does Kawhi Leonard go from, introvert, shy, quiet to all of a sudden he's selling out now? I don't want to be seen here. I want to go like that. That's Kawhi Leonard doing that for real. It could be him. I've never known, Kawhi to be anything but a quiet dude, reserved to himself, great quiet superstar. I got nothing but love for Kawhi, man. So I never known Kawhi to be that kind of guy. And I never known Greg Popovich to be that kind of dude either. The Spurs, as you all know, over the years, like, they've always been player friendly. Like, they always protect their players. It's always about, making sure the players are okay. If you was injured, like, Pop will hold you out. They got fined many times. Got heavy fines for sitting down Tim Duncan and Ginobili and Parker doing televised games because that's how much Pop didn't care, about what y'all thought. He's like, look, I'm not finna play my franchise player for some damn Christmas Day game when we got bigger fish to fry in June. So whatever, screw y'all ratings. I'm sitting my guy down. So I never really thought Pop would be that kind of guy to force a guy to play when he's hurt. So I feel like feel like something's not adding up. I feel like someone's lying. Someone's not telling the whole truth. Someone's not, coming out with everything. Pop has always been a good dude. Kawhi's always been a good dude. So why all of a sudden the quiet guy is selling out, and the player coach who players swear by him, all of a sudden he has turned his back on his players now? Like, so I just feel like the media hyping that up. But if it is true, then it's unfortunate. I feel like both of these guys got what they wanted. The Spurs say, okay, Kawhi, it's a shame to see you go, but hey, we've been there, done that. We had to replace Tim Duncan. We had to replace David Robinson. We had to replace a lot of great players, so you're just the last one we got to replace. So the Spurs, a first-class organization, made the right move. I think they win from it right now. Right, so Kawhi, he's the perfect guy to commit a crime with. I robbed the bank with Kawhi Leonard. I ain't going to jail. He ain't going to say nothing to nobody. So Kawhi, I never knew him to talk, bit Ron. So, but then again, Ron is like, Pop ain't no kind of green dude either. Now, I feel like somebody's lying somewhere. But, like I said, both of them got what they wanted. Kawhi's going west, but Pop let him go and he got an all-star in return for him. So I feel like it was a good move on both parts. So, but looking at the move from Kawhi's standpoint, I feel like Kawhi's a great player. You talk about, Kevin Durant and LeBron James are the two best players. Like, who you got 1 and 2 with them two is up to you. Me personally, I think LeBron right now is still the best player in the world. I think Kevin Durant psychologically owns him right now because the last 2 years in the finals, he, beat him and kind of stole it from him. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, Peyton Manning is better than Tom Brady, but early on, Tom Brady would always take something from him, and whatever. So I feel like LeBron's the best player in the world. Kevin Durant is right behind him. 1A, 1B, it's however you want to roll with it. But it's no different. Okay, what's up, Tyler? Well, Melo going to the Rockets. I mean, it's not a bad move on that part. Which Melo's gonna show up? Is it gonna be the Final Four Syracuse Melo, that Denver Melo with the braids, or this Melo, this dude? Nah, it's a great move. I think Chris Paul go make him play defense. I think Carmelo is in a situation now where he will be held accountable. He got respect for Chris Paul, so I think he'll do right. James Harden, what I'm saying, ballers. So you got 3 ballers, man. So I think he'll fit in. If Melo play defense, if he plays some kind of defense, then losing Mbah Moute and Trevor Ariza is all right because he's a better scorer than those two combined. So if Melo play a little bit of defense, you don't lose nothing, and you keep Capella, you right back where you want to be at. As far as offensive rookie of the year and defense rookie of the year, oh man, Salva, man, it hurt me to say this, but I feel like Saquon Barkley, and I'm a Cowboys fan, but I feel like Saquon is going to the right situation. The Giants are not a 2-14 team, like everybody know that. They're going to be better next year. Great defense. Odell's going to be back. So think about it. Saquon Barkley is not going to see a stacked front or nothing like that. So, I think he'll be, rookie of the year, offensively or whatever, but, rookie of the year. Defense, that's a good one, man, because, I love me some Minkah Fitzpatrick from Alabama. I love that boy to death. I love him. But I got to go with Bradley Chubb. Man, I got to go with Bradley Chubb, man. Like, the dude playing with Von Miller and that defense up there, man, they lost the lead, man, but I think they'll be all right. But Bradley Chubb, man, like, he's going to see the one-on-ones. Think about it. You finna leave Von Miller one-on-one on the outside? No. I got Bradley Chubb and I got Saquon Barkley, but, man, I want to say Minkah Fitzpatrick, but I just feel like he's going to a situation where he's going to have to carry a bit of a load with that Dolphins defense. They're good now, but he's going to have to grow up a little bit sooner than Bradley Chubb is. And I feel like Bradley Chubb and Saquon Barkley went to great situations because they can say, honestly, the guy that's playing with me is the best at his position. I'm playing with Odell Beckham, so I'm not going to see all these stacked fronts like Zeke go see or Todd Gurley go see, I'm gonna get that safety up out of here because they go worry about Odell, and you got the tight end Ingram go kill everybody. So those my two guys talking, man. So yeah, Rashad, you know about that boy, man. Hey, that boy Bradley Chubb was a beast, man. And he coming. I feel like Von Miller, the best defensive player in the league. So I'm rocking with Bradley Chubb, man, because Von Miller go make him that much better, man. He's going to a great defense where the no-fly zone is still intact, man. The no-fly zone is still good. So, I mean, Bradley Chubb will go in there. He a beast, bro. Just a straight-up beast, man. So I'm rocking with Bradley Chubb, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I'm rocking with, Saquon Barkley for Rookie of the Year on offense. If my Cowboys don't know what I'm saying, beat his ass up, too bad. You know what I'm saying? But if he stay healthy, man, I got Saquon and I got Bradley Chubb. So, but anyway, y'all keep the questions coming, man. If I got any questions, I ain't got no problem. I'm going off script, baby. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. So, back on Kawhi, though. I feel like Kawhi Leonard made the right, you know what I'm saying? He's out of there now, so, I can definitely see Kawhi, making a big impact wherever he goes. Think about it. Wherever Kawhi go, that team becomes a title favorite. Forget, contention. They become the favorite. So, I think. Hey, Rashard, I tell you what, though, I know you're still a fan, bro, but I don't know, bro, because he won his money. But you know how Pittsburgh always been, though, man. They always coming out with the whole, we go sign you when we're ready. We're not finna just re-sign players in the, for the negotiation, nothing like that. So, I definitely feel like y'all need to re-sign him. Like, Le'Veon don't grow on trees, bro. Like, and I'm being unbiased. He's the best running back in the league. I wish the Cowboys would use Zeke how the Steelers use Le'Veon Bell, because I feel like Zeke has so much more to offer with his skill set. So, but just based on that, I mean, L. Bell's a beast, man. So y'all got to pay that man. I mean, you gave Antonio Brown his money, rightfully so. You finna re-sign Big Ben, rightfully so. But you gotta take care of Le'Veon Bell because y'all right together. Y'all better off together. Like, y'all can lose Le'Veon Bell, y'all be all right. He'll go somewhere, he'll be all right. But if y'all trying to win a Super Bowl, y'all trying to get that ring, y'all gotta keep them three guys together. You gotta keep that little core together, man. So you got AB signed up. He's happy. Make Le'Veon Bell happy, though. I know he had this issue with the injuries and the, suspension, and rightfully so. And he's a running back. So let's be real. Let's be all the way 100 with it. Running backs don't last long. And Le'Veon, 26, 27, he don't see retirement right now, Rashad, but he see it somewhere down. He's like, you know what? I'm not getting no younger. Look at DeMarco Murray. Just 3 years ago, he was an NFL leading rusher. He retired now, bro. So Le'Veon know what's up. Let Le'Veon see what's happening out there, man. So y'all gotta resign that boy. Like right now, y'all got him, but if I was y'all, I would go to him during the season or during training camp and say, look here, bro. Here it is, bro. Bam. Sign this right here. Get your money. Let's win a Super Bowl, baby. Hell, he don't even care if it's 2 years. 2 years, $30 million right there. Bam. 2 years, $30 million. Guaranteed. Give him the money right there. You get 2 years left in his prime. Bam, bam. And we go from there. So I'm rocking with you on that with the Steelers, though. Hey, what's up, Adam? My man. You damn right. Warriors for life, baby. We gonna win a Super Bowl again. Good to see you too, man. But yeah, man, wherever Kawhi Leonard goes at, that team becomes the title favorite. He goes to LA, they become the favorite to beat Golden State. He go to Philadelphia, they become the favorite to beat Golden State. Like wherever he goes, that team becomes a favorite. Now he in Toronto right now. We all know he ain't staying there. Ain't nothing enough for Kawhi, man. Like, but then again, like he'll never say nothing, so we don't know what he want. But I'm guessing the dude want to win some championships because I feel like you coming from a championship winning organization that showed you how to win and made you the best two-way player in the league. So I feel like wherever he goes, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be a great player. But, man, if he go to L.A. with LeBron, it's going to be fire. He go to Philadelphia, that's going to be fire because you got Kawhi on the wing. You got Embiid down low. You got Ben Simmons getting better and better every day. you got sharpshooters around you. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. So if I was Kawhi, I go to Toronto, finesse a little bit, get up out of there, man, and go to Philadelphia because it can still be your team. You can take over the East. You get to the finals, and hey, who knows what happens from there? So, and Kawhi has proven he can handle the spotlight. 2014 finals. That's when I really became a fan of Kawhi. I feel like he really grew up in that finals because, the first two games he was kind of lethargic a little bit, and Greg, Popovich pulled him to the side, and Pop said, hey man, I know that's LeBron James, but you gotta grow up, man. Be a man. Get up in them. You know what I'm saying? And Kawhi just grew up in that series, man, and just became a star right before our very eyes, man. So, and then follow that up with back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. He's an All-Star, All-NBA. I think if you go, who knows? Kawhi might be an MVP candidate. He already the best two-way player. Imagine if Kawhi can get you 30 a night and still shut down the best guy. So I like Kawhi for, MVP. If he go to the right situation, he'll be my MVP favorite. But right now, it's LeBron in LA because I feel like if they go from last to first, he's going to be MVP whether they win a championship or not. They will give it to him anyway. So, but my MVP pick is Kawhi because I feel like he gotta prove something. Like, you're the third best player in the world behind KD and LeBron. So you got to go somewhere and prove that. So, I mean, I feel like it's a win-win, but the Spurs won off rip. They won the first part of it by saying, we'll trade Kawhi, but on our own terms. He's not staying here in the West. He's not going to LeBron. We're not going to give him to LeBron. He's going to go to the East, and then he can find his way back to LA. That way, if he so chooses, we'll get us an all-star. We'll keep this thing rolling. So I think it's a win-win for all of them. Kawhi got what he wanted. The Spurs got what they want. Bam. So, all right, y'all. As y'all know, man, football season is upon us right now. It's time. I can just feel it. You can just feel the energy. Everybody just love football, man. You go to church, man. The deaconess group talking about football. Everybody ready for football, man. It's going down. I don't know if y'all tuned in last week. I did my top 10 all-time quarterbacks. I can go recap for y'all real quick. So I did my top 10 all-time quarterbacks, and I apologize for any issues taken with this list. It's my list, so here it is. Number 10, I had Dan Marino. Number 9, I had Aaron Rodgers. Number 8, Brett Favre. I had Roger Staubach, number 7. That was a biased pick, whatever. Roger Staubach, number 7. I had Drew Brees, number 6. I had John Elway, number 5. I had Johnny U, number 4. Number 3, Tom Brady. Number 2, Peyton Manning. And number 1, Joe Montana. That's my top 10 quarterbacks of all time. Sorry for any offense, but I'm not sorry. So, but now today we go to the other position back there with the quarterback, running backs. And man, I'm gonna tell y'all for real, man. Like, coming up with this list was 10 times harder than coming up with my quarterback list. My quarterback list already had my 10 guys. It was just positioning them. But I mean, running backs, I really had to go back and look at some film. I had to do some more watching, really tighten up on that, man. So, Johnny G, man, that boy got some cojones, don't he? I mean, I would expect him to say that bit, Ron, because, in his heart, he knew Belichick wanted him there. So, imagine that. You go home at night and look in the mirror and you say, man, Bill Belichick wants me over Tom Brady. Yeah, I feel myself too, bit Ron. Shoot, I feel myself too if Bill Belichick say he want me over Tom Brady. So he just probably feeling himself. But hey, he went to San Francisco, won them the rest of their games. Hell, he made the Jaguars defense look average, and them boys bad. So I mean, Jimmy G, he got everybody attention. Everybody listening right now, but he got to do something. And right now, it's wide open. Well, I wouldn't say wide open because of the LA Rams, but, I would say they got a chance to be in that NFC West, in that fight. I don't think they're better than the Rams right now, but hey, Seattle falling apart, Arizona, they going backwards. I mean, this is y'all shot right here to go do what y'all got to do. So If Jimmy G really feel that way, Big Ron, he gotta go out there and prove it. Yeah, 500 yards at age 40. I'm telling you, man. Tom Brady on that Barry Bonds treatment. But yeah, man, what he doing right now, Big Ron, is just unbelievable. Like I said, I don't know if you just heard just now, but I had him on my all-time quarterback list, number 3, behind Peyton Manning and Joe Montana. That's just my preference, Big Ron. I know you're a Boston guy, my dude from Weber, Big Ron, right, man? I know you're a Boston guy. I know Tom Brady is, y'all go to the church of Tom Brady, y'all praise Tom Brady, but I'm sorry, man. I got Peyton and Joe Montana ahead of your boy. I love Tom Brady though, man. I love him to death, man. So, but what he's doing right now is unbelievable. It's like, man, I'm kind of like, I don't want to see him retire. I mean, hey, if the guy can still play and he still got love for the game like that, and he in that kind of shape, man, I don't care. Keep playing, Tom Brady, man. Like, do what you gotta do, man, because you shouldn't tell him about when to start playing. He feel like he can still play. Me personally, I saw a little age last year, but I did see, Tom Brady, man. So if he feel it, I say go for it, man. The hell with it. Keep playing, Tom, man. The hell they say. Keep playing till you're 50, man. I don't care. Keep going, man. So, like I said, man, we've been getting to this top 10 running backs. Now, I did my top 10 quarterbacks, but these are my top 10 running backs. My top 10 running backs. This is my list. All right? So don't y'all come at my, don't all come, you know what I'm saying, shoot my car windows out, man. This is my list. This is who I choose to be my top 10 running backs. All right? All right. Now, what did I base my top 10 on? Of course, production, longevity, what you did in the time you did it. Because we all know running backs have a short shelf life. So I take into account if you was a guy that played a short amount of time and you did something in that short amount of time, hey, it's okay. You're a running back. Y'all don't last long. But, durability, production, I didn't put a whole lot, on championships, but yeah, whatever. But hey, my list, I feel good with my list. I feel like I picked the best 10 running backs of all time, in my opinion. The list could change, of course, because one of these guys still playing, and AP. Well, I don't want to give y'all a hint, so all right. Number 10, Terrell Davis. I get it. Only played 7 years. 7,607 in them 7 years. Career got cut short because of the injury bug bit him, man. It was a travesty what happened to Terrell Davis, man. He was just never the same player again. But man, when he came into the league, he just took it by storm. I feel like he was that missing piece that John Elway needed all them years to get past that that threshold of being a Super Bowl champion. So, and they had a great team. Shannon Sharp, my all-time favorite tight end. Ed McCaffrey, Rod Smith, Neil Smith on the defensive side of the ball, Steve Atwater, Bill Romanowski. I mean, just great team. Mark Schleff at the guard. What's up, Big Stank? Just a great team, man. But Terrell was the driving force of that team. And I feel like, 2 Super Bowls. I mean, 7,000 yards in 7 years. I mean, that was incredible. Like, that short amount of time, man, it kind of left you wondering, hey, what if? But unfortunately, that's how his career was. And, so I got Terrell Davis, number 10. He did so much in a short amount of time. He kind of helped save John Elway's career. So, I mean, just the impact he had was just so strong in such a short amount of time, man. So I got to go with TD, man, for number 10. Number 9, and y'all, I ain't got no money for no lawyers, man. I can't afford defense like that, man. So y'all, please don't take offense to my number 9. This is all about football. This has nothing to do with life in general. Y'all, please don't come for me on this one, man, please. But number 9, I got O.J. Simpson. Not O.J. Not that O.J. that y'all talking about now. I'm talking about O.J. The football player, Orthal James Simpson, the Heisman Trophy winner, the bad man on the field. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about juice. I ain't talking about, the OJ. I'm talking about OJ. All right? 11,236 yards in 12 seasons. Arguably, in my opinion, probably the most gifted runner I ever seen, man. Just gliding effortlessly, man. Just like hard to tackle, just great running, man, great speed, just played for a bad team in the Bills, man. Played for a horrible team, ran for 2,000 yards. He's a part of that 2,000-yard club. I mean, just great overall guy, just overall player. Overall player. But I got OJ number 9, man, just on just pure talent, man. Like, outside of maybe Eric Dickerson, outside of Gale Sayers, can you name me a more talent, or Barry Sanders? Can you name me a more talented back outside of OJ? Just the talent was just special, man. So I got him right. I got him right here, man. So number 8, and my Miami dudes, I love y'all. I had to just do it, man, because I feel like I got to be fair. I know AP's still playing, but number 8, I got Frank Gore, man. I got Frank Gore at number 8. Fresh out to you, man. And why I got him number 8? Why is Frank Gore on my list and AP is not? I'm going to tell you why. 14,026 yards in his career. Consistent, tough, great teammate. Love to have Frank Gore. I would love to block for Frank Gore, man. I wouldn't have no problem pulling around the corner and laying some guy out for Frank Gore, man. He's the kind of guy you want to play with. You want to play with that kind of guy. And, AP was a bad boy. It is a bad boy, even from back in high school through his college career through the NFL. But, Frank Gore, and all my Hurricane fans can attest to this. Like, he wasn't even the starting running back at Miami. They had a great little running back that come through there. Adrian James, Clinton Portis, Willis McGahee. But, Frank Gore kind of got lost in the shuffle somewhere, because of the injuries and stuff like that. So he came in the league behind the 8 ball, played on some bad teams. He finally had a good team in San Francisco, but the man was already a Pro Bowler, man. He was already all pro all the time, man. So I got Frank Gore at number 8, man. So that's who I got. So if you're just tuning in, my top 10 all-time running backs, I got Terrell Davis, I got O.J. Simpson, and I got Frank Gore. Those are my first 3 off the board. Now we're going to get serious here. All right. Number 7. I got my man Jerome Bettis, the bus. Straight out of Pittsburgh, man. 13,000 yards with 13,662 yards in 13 years. I feel like Jerome Bettis really, he redefined the running back position. When it was like, okay, I want me a, big guy, not too big, run fast. He was the opposite of what everybody really wanted out of running back. He was like a big fullback that played running back. So I feel like Jerome Bettis, man, he really changed the game because, back then, you didn't really go find a power. Your power back wasn't really your, feature back. He became that first ever power big, feature back like that. So I got Jerome Bettis at number 7. I feel like he's one of the greatest running backs I ever seen, man. Just physical, hard to tackle. He was a big dude, but had the quickest feet. Just could just slide through guys, ran guys over, could catch. I don't know if any of y'all ever seen Jerome Bettis college highlights at Notre Dame, but if you get a chance, go on YouTube and YouTube Jerome Bettis college highlights. That was a bad man at Notre Dame. He was a bad man, as you can see, in the NFL, but if you get a chance, YouTube Jerome Bettis Notre Dame highlights. You would not be sorry. That was a bad man. He really changed the game for real. The way he come downhill at you, man, just unbelievable. And it's it wasn't just 4th down. You go see Jerome Bettis every down, 1, 2, 3, 4. He a 4-down back. So if it come down to it, 4th and goal, 4th and 1, I'm getting the ball to Jerome Bettis. I'm a pounding with this guy 30, 40 times a game. So I got Jerome Bettis at number 7. Number 6, I got my man Marshall Faulk. That's right. Marshall Faulk, number 6 on my list. I feel like he's the most versatile running back I ever seen. We just got through talking about Le'Veon Bell and how great he is, how he can run and catch. I feel like Marshall Faulk really laid the foundation for what you see now with guys like Le'Veon Bell, with guys like, David Johnson and stuff like that. So I feel like Marshall Faulk was that guy who really changed the perception of what you want in a running back. It wasn't no more, hey, go get me a heavy duty, pound the rock kind of dude. No, go get me somebody that can catch the ball 10 times a game, run the ball 10 times a game, can block, run routes. I mean, Marshall Faulk did it all, man. I mean, he could go out there and pound you 25 times with the rock, then go out there and run routes with the best receivers in the world at that time. You know, he was the foundation laid for the greatest show on turf. You know, they had Isaac Bruce, they had Isaiah Keem, you know, Torrey Holt, you know, just Ricky Pro, just Court Warner running the show. They had a great offensive, you know, unit. But it was all around Marshall Faulk. Whenever he ran the ball 25 or more times, when he touched the ball 25 or more times, they won all the time. So you think about that Super Bowl, the Patriots, their mindset wasn't the receiver. They said, no, we're not worrying about Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. We go take out Marshall Faulk. We go take out Marshall Faulk, and then we go just get up in their faces. We go take away Marshall Faulk, get in their face on the outside, and make them play our kind of ball. But Marshall Faulk ain't beating us. So that was Bill Belichick real focus on the Super Bowl. Hey, I want to beat Marshall Faulk. I want to take out Marshall Faulk. So that was his focus right there. He just really changed the way you see a running back. Nowadays, you want someone to be versatile. No, you go run the ball, you go catch the ball, you go run routes like a receiver, you go run the ball like a running back, you go run and catch. And Marshall Faulk was the first one to really bring that to the spotlight like that as a feature back, being that two-way kind of guy. Number 5. Now, like I said, man, this was a tough list, man. Like, when I think about, you know, these running backs, man. Oh, first of all, let me recap for y'all who just joined us, man. My first 5, my top 10 all-time running backs. Number 10, I had Terrell Davis. Number 9, O.J. Simpson. Number 8, Frank Gore. Number 7, Jerome Bettis. And number 6, Marshall Faulk. Now, here come my top 5. And, man, it was so hard. It was so hard to put this list together, man. I feel like I was kind of, you know, cheating some great running backs, man. I'm like kind of leaving some of them out, but it's so tough, man. But here we go. Number 5, man. Eric Dickerson, man. ED, man. Pony Express all day long, man. Arguably the most, you know, gifted running back ever. Hey, Mr. Payton, I got your Cuzzo. I got your Cuzzo coming up here next, man. He coming up here somewhere in my list, dog. You know, but number 5, I got Eric Dickerson. Just the most gifted running back I ever seen, man. So, yeah, sweetness, man. I got you, dog. Don't hurt me, Rashad, when you see me, dog. I got you, man. I got you, dog. All right, Dickerson, man. Arguably, to me, the greatest running back ever. Like, you know, gifted running back. Like, just how gifted he was. 6'3", man. 225, ran a 4.3. Y'all know about the whole Pony Express, man. Just how they used to run through dudes, man. Eric Dickerson was a bad man. Like, just, and he was not your prototype, you know, running back. He was the kind of guy like, man, is he a receiver or what? Like, what he played, and you see him get down there, man, and play running back. This dude was just a wrecking machine, dude. Just glide through, man. Couldn't even touch the dude. Hard to tackle, man. Brain down. You know, another guy who in that exclusive 2,000-yard, you know, club. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he had the most rushing yards in the NFL season history. No one's got close to that. No one even touched that yet, man. So, you know, Eric Dickerson, man, and think about it. He didn't have no top 5 receiver helping him out. He didn't have no great offense. It was all around Eric Dickerson. Everybody on that defense knew who was getting the ball every play, and they still couldn't stop him, man. One of the greatest ever. I love ED, man. Like, I feel like I'm hurting, like I'm kind of committing some kind of crime, man, having him at number 5. But when y'all see my top 4, you'll know why, man. But I got ED, man, fresh out of Texas, man. I got him at number 5. You know, number 5, Eric Dickerson, man. Number 4 running back of all time, I got Walter Payton. I got sweetness. I got the man. Man, I feel so bad saying that, man. Number 4, Walter Payton. But that lets you know, you know. But, you know, like I said, number 4, Walter Payton. Like, but it just lets you know how great, like, there's so many great running backs that played this game, man. You know what I'm saying? So, number 4, got Walter Payton. As y'all know, he retired as the all-time leading rusher in NFL history. You know, just unbelievable, man. Just gifted. You know, was the Chicago Bears' heart and soul, man. You know, everybody talk about the defense, but you know, it was Walter Payton that carried them for so many years, man, before they got that defense. So Walter Payton was like, you know, he was all they had. So everybody brings up 1985, man. Like, nah, man. Like, this man carried that franchise for so many years, and when when he finally got his team right, he won. So, I mean, watching him run, man, was like poetry in motion, man. It was like he was running and telling you a story, man. Like the way he ran, the way he jumped over people, man. It was just so special to see it. Like, I'm not saying I saw it in person, you know what I'm saying, but just like all the research I've done on him, man, the highlights I've watched on him, man, just the way he just killed the game like he did, it was just unbelievable. Just I got the man. Like, hey, Walter Payton, #4. He's #4 of all time. Give y'all a quick recap real quick. Like I said, #10, Terrell Davis. #9, O.J. Simpson. #8, Frank Gore. I got Jerome Bettis, #7. I got Marshall Faulk, #6. I got Eric Dickerson, #5. I got Walter Payton, #4. Just great, just one of the greatest ever, man. You can make the case for all these guys, man. Walter Payton was #4 on my list. Just all-time great, man. Whew. #3. Everybody childhood hero, man. Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders, man. #3. And the reason why I got him #3, man, is because I feel like, man, it hurt to say that, man, because he's easily the most talented running back ever. So if we just talking about just pure talent, just, okay, what running back you want, you know what I'm saying, out of anybody. Okay, give me Barry Sanders, you know what I'm saying? So just electrifying human highlight reel. I mean, he's the greatest college running back ever. You can say he's the greatest running back ever in the NFL. I say he's #3, but if you got #1 on your list, I got no problem with that at all, man. So Barry Sanders is the greatest running back. I mean, he probably has the most impressive running back resume, I would say. You know, from in terms of college, high school, college, through the NFL, in terms of that resume, that great resume, Heisman Trophy winner, also a 2,000-yard rusher, man. So I love Barry Sanders, man. Growing up, we all want to be just like him. We all want to move and shake just like Barry Sanders, man. But he's #3 on my list. You know what I'm saying? So got Barry Sanders. My boy Big Reggie Washington. What's up, Big Reggie, man? I had your boy Frank Gore, man, #8. You know, my dude, my boy Reggie, man, a big monster from Weber, man. We used to just maul people, man. Me, Big Reggie, K1, Cole, you know, Pick, man. You know, Judson, man, just everybody, man. We was all just, we was deep, man. Barbosa, man. We was just, man, just a whole gang of mad dudes at you, man. So, what's up, Big Reggie? So, like I said, I got Barry Sanders, #3. My top 2, man. You come to it, man. My top 2, man. #2, Jim Brown. I got Jim Brown. Why? He played 9 years. You know, very, very short career, but you know, he retired in his prime. You know, still racked up 12,312 yards. Carried the franchise. You know what I'm saying? So he changed the game, man, in the way we'll never see again. On the field, off the field, just an incredible talent, man. Just the great Jim Brown, man. What more needs to be said? #2 of all time on my list. Like I said, he only played 9 years, but still got 12,000 yards rushing. You know, brought Cleveland their first championship. You know, and their only championship for a while. You know, LeBron did win one in 2016. But, you know, Jim Brown was the guy that brought that first one there, man. And that was all they had for so long. So you can see why he's such a hero in Cleveland, man. Just one of the greatest ever, man. So I got Jim Brown #2. And, man, oh, man, here we go with #1. I got to change my hat, dog. I got my man Emmitt Smith. That's right. Emmitt Smith, baby. Straight out of Florida. He's a Florida boy. So I got Emmitt Smith, man, #1. Why? Well, he's the NFL's all-time leading rusher. He's a Super Bowl MVP. He's a league MVP. Now I know what everybody go say about Emmitt Smith. He had the best O-line ever, and I will admit that was the best O-line I ever seen. You know, Eric Williams, Mark Tuinei, Nate Newton, John Giesick, you know, Kevin Gogan, Mark Stefnoski, Nate Newton, just the greatest offense line you'll ever see. You know, when I think about, you know, when I played ball, I used to watch those old highlights of Eric Williams and, you know, Nate Newton. I used to maul guys and just push him around, slap him around, just punk him, man. Like, but I feel like there was some great offensive lines in the league other than my guys' Cowboys offensive line. So I feel like Emmitt Smith is number one. He played 15 years. That's unheard of for a running back. 15 years playing running back. And you want to know why? He was the best at avoiding hits. Now, he wasn't Barry Sanders, go juke you 1,000 times, but he could run and escape you at such an angle that you're not going to knock him out. You can't just knock him out. He's going to avoid the big hits. So he avoided so many big hits. Like I said, he's a league MVP, a Super Bowl MVP. You know, yeah, the O-line was the greatest ever, but hey, you know, maybe you can say the O-line of the Cowboys blocked for the greatest running back ever, and he made them look great too. I don't know. You know, there were some really big guys, and he was a really small guy. So, you know, it was hard. First of all, you got to get through that big old force field of offensive linemen. You got to get through them. Then you got to find Emmitt. You got to look for him and find him. So that made it that much harder. So imagine if you gave Eric Dickerson Emmitt's offensive line. Yeah, he'll have the same holes, but you can find ED. You will find 6'3", running. You okay? There you go, right over there. Go tackle him right over there. But you got these big dudes, and you got little Emmitt Smith. So they're knocking you out. And if you get past them, you got to find Emmitt, you know. And then if you see him, you got to hit him. You know what I'm saying? Once he gone, he gone. So I got Emmitt Smith, man, number one. He's an all-time leading rusher. Nobody's going to catch that record. You know, I feel real good in saying that. You know, I love my man Zeke. I love Dorsett, you know. I love Marion Barber and Julius Jones. But the greatest running back ever is Emmitt Smith. He's the greatest Cowboy running back ever. You know, as far as the greatest Cowboy, well, you know, we'll discuss that one day. So, but there it is, people, man. There it is. Number 10, Terrell Davis. Number 9, O.J. Simpson. Number 8, Frank Gore. Number 7, Jerome Bettis. Number 6, Marshall Faulk. Number 5, Eric Dickerson. Number 4, Walter Payton. Number 3, Barry Sanders. Number 2, Jim Brown. Number 1, Emmitt Smith. Those are my top 10 running backs of all time. Sorry, but not sorry. Who I will admit it, you know, just want to give probably a couple of, honorable mentions. Beast Mode, I mean, I wanted so badly to put him in my top 10, but I feel like, hey, all those guys I would put over him right now. He can still right the wrong. I know everybody wondering what AP was. I feel like it was up to him and Frank Gore. And I just say, look, man, I'm just more impressed with what Frank Gore did than what I did with what AP did. So those are my top 10 running backs, man. So, but, before I get up out of here, y'all, I just want to give a special message to all my faithful power watchers out there. Look here, y'all, just relax. Take it easy. All right? They setting us up for something big. I know y'all frustrated. What the hell going on with all these new characters, but if you can remember, I don't know how many of y'all was a fan of The Wire. I was a big fan of The Wire growing up. Love that show. The Wire, it took you on so many twists and turns, man. But if you pay attention, you will get it. So to all my guys who watch Power, man, I know y'all are frustrated, but y'all know 50 Cent and Courtney Kemp, man, they love to fuck with our heads. They love to mess with our brains and stuff like that, man. So y'all just don't panic. Don't panic. You know what I'm saying? Just hold on, relax. They're going to come, with something bigger later on down the road. So just hold on. Just, don't get caught up in what's going on. I know it's boring for some of y'all, but for me, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Power so far. I love the mental challenge of it. I love being mentally challenged by a show. So I think it's going to turn out really great. As you all know, Power's #1 TV show. In terms of if I had a preference between Power and The Wire, I choose The Wire. I think The Wire just took you on so many different twists and turns. Just a overall better story than Power is, But Power's a great show. But hey, all my guys who watch Power, relax, be patient. It's gonna be all right. We got we got 6 more episodes left. So hey, it's gonna be great. Y'all just hold tight and be patient, man. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. All my, Weber guys, all my former teammates, man, guys from my old neighborhood, or my, where I live at in Jacksonville Hill, people. So, love all y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for all y'all support. Now, back to the money tomorrow. All y'all have a great day. Be blessed.